guys, today we're going to be making this cute beret hat. For this one, if you're wondering the color, I did use this yarn here. It is a weight for acrylic yarn. This one is in Latte Stripes from Red Heart. Today I'm going to be using a different weight for acrylic yarn. I believe this is Red Heart as well, in the color Carrot. I could be wrong. It doesn't, as you can see, I don't have the label, but that's what I'm going to use today. So you'll need a weight for acrylic yarn. You're going to need two crochet hooks. You will need a 5mm crochet hook and a 4.5mm crochet hook. You're going to need a needle and some scissors. Alright, so we're going to start with our 5mm crochet hook and our yarn, and we're going to make a magic ring. To do so, we will take our yarn, we're going to take our index and our middle finger, and we're going to wrap our yarn around those two fingers, creating an X. And then on the back side, you should have two parallel lines like this. So an X on this side, parallel lines on this side. Take your hook underneath that first loop, pull that second loop, turn, and then we're going to grab our working yarn and pull through. You can also do the chain 4 method if you prefer that way. Either way works. We just need to get our magic ring. We're going to start with a chain 3. This chain 3 is going to count as one double crochet. Okay, and then we're going to place one more double crochet. So we'll yarn over, insert our hook into the loop, into the ring, sorry, and make one double crochet. Now we'll chain 1. We're going to place 2 more double crochets. Now we'll chain 1. And these are considered clusters. So 2 double crochets is one cluster, 2 double crochets is another. We'll chain 1, we'll do 2 more. Now we have 3 clusters. We'll chain 1. We'll place 2 more. And we're just going to do this until we have 6 clusters total. And so we 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to chain 1. Now we're going to pull our tail to close our ring. And then we are going to slip stitch to the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 3. Okay, now we are also going to slip stitch into the next double crochet space. And then we're going to slip stitch into the chain 1 space. That way we're starting here in the chain 1 space. Okay, now we're going to, for row 2, we're going to chain 3. We're going to place one more double crochet into that chain 1 space. So we have 2 double crochets into the same space. Now we're going to chain 1, and we're going to place 2 more double crochets into that same space. Okay, so we did our chain 3, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 2 more double crochets into that same space. Now we're going to chain 1. Into the next chain 1 space, we're going to do 2 double crochets. Chain 1, 2 double crochets into that same space. Chain 1 into the next chain 1 space with 2 double crochets. Chain 1, and then 2 more double crochets into that same space. And then again, we're just going to repeat this all the way around. So into each chain 1 space, we're doing 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 more double crochets. So each space should basically have 4 double crochets and a chain 1 in the middle. And then we chain 1 into the next. Chain 1, 2 more into the same space. Chain 1 into the last space. All right, and then after that, we will chain one, and then to finish off the row again, we will slip stitch into the third chain of the chain three. We will also slip stitch into the next double crochet, and then slip stitch into the chain one space. And we're going to start row three in that chain one space. Okay, for row three, we will chain three to start. Into this space, we're going to place two more double crochets. So that chain three counted as one double crochet, and then we did two more. So we have three double crochets in here. Now we will chain one into the next chain one space with three double crochets. One, two, three. Chain one into the next chain one space, which is in the middle of our previous two double crochets. We're going to do three double crochets. Chain one, three double crochets into the next chain one space. And then this row is going to be, we're just going to repeat this. We will chain one, we'll do three double crochets into our next chain one space, we'll chain one again, and then three double crochets into the next chain one space. And we're going to do that all the way around. Okay, so at the end of our row three, after our last chain one, we slip stitch to the chain three. Okay, in row three, you should have 12 clusters around. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so you should have 12 clusters at the end of row three. And then just like before, we're going to slip stitch until we get to a chain one space. So for this row, we slip stitched into the chain three, we slip stitch into the next double crochet, slip stitch into the next double crochet, and finally slip stitch into that chain one space. Okay, and for row four, we will chain three. Into that same space, we'll place one double crochet, chain one. We're going to place two more double crochets into that same space, chain one. Okay, so we did our chain three, one more double crochet, chain one, two double crochets. So four double crochets total in that space, chain one. Into the next chain one space, we're going to place two double crochets, chain one, place two more double crochets into that space, chain one, into the next, and we're going to repeat this all the way around. So it is two double crochets, chain one, two more double crochets into the same space, chain one, and then into the next space with the same steps. Okay, at the end of row four, we do our chain one, slip stitch to the third chain of our chain three, slip stitch into the next double crochet, and slip stitch into the chain one space. Okay, and that is row 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for row 5, we will chain 3 into that same space with a double crochet, chain 1 into the next chain 1 space with 2 double crochets, chain 1 into the next, which is in between our previous 2 double crochets, with 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets into the next. So for row 5, we are doing 2 double crochets into each space. So it'll be 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets into the next chain 1 space, chain 1, 2 double crochets into the next chain 1 space. And just repeat this all the way around, and that is going to be row 5. Okay, I'm at the end of row 5. I did my chain 1, slip stitch to our chain 3 from the beginning. And at this point, if you want to make sure that everything is correct, you should have 24 clusters around after row 5. Okay, and then for row 6, I'm going to slip stitch into the next double crochet, slip stitch into the chain 1 space. This row is going to be a 3 cluster row again, meaning each cluster is going to be 3 double crochets. So we will chain 3. And then into that same space with 2 more double crochets, chain 1 into the next chain 1 space with 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets into the next space. And for this row, we're just going to repeat this all the way around. We're doing a chain 1, 3 double crochets into every chain 1 space. Okay, at the end of row 6, we should again have 24 clusters. If you want to go ahead and count and make sure, we will, like every round, chain 1, slip stitch to the chain 3 space. Okay, now row 7 is a little different. We will again slip stitch into these 2 double crochets and into the chain 1 space. We're going to chain 3 into that same space with a double crochet, chain 1, 2 more double crochets into that same space, okay, so we have 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets into that first space. Now we'll chain 1. Into the next, we're just going to do 3 double crochets. Chain 1 into the next space. We're going to do 2 double crochets. Chain 1, 2 double crochets into that same space. And we're just going to alternate this all the way around. So we will chain 1, we'll place 3 double crochets into the next space, chain 1, 2 double crochets into the next, chain 1, and then 2 more double crochets into that same space, chain 1, 3 double crochets into the next. Okay, and then just go ahead and repeat that. I will write it up here on the screen just to help you out in case you forget. But again, we are alternating between our chain 2, I'm sorry, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets into the chain 1 into the next stitch with 3 double crochets. Alright, here I am at the end of row 7. You should have ended with a 3 double crochet cluster. Now we'll finish this row off. We'll chain 1, slip stitch to the chain 3, slip stitch to the double crochet, and then into the chain 1 space. Okay, and for row 8, we're going to chain 3, and place 1 more double crochet into that same space, chain 1, 2 double crochets into the next space, chain 1, 2 double crochets into the next, and we're just going to repeat this all the way around. So this is a 2 cluster row, so we'll place 2 double crochets into every chain 1 space. All right, and then after that 2 double crochets, we chain 1, of course. And just make sure that you are placing a double crochet into this chain 1 that's in between, because it is alternating the previous row. You might accidentally skip it, but just make sure you don't skip that chain 1 that's in between your 2 double crochets. Place 2 double crochets there, chain 1, and then there's not a chain 1 in between our 3 double crochets, so we will do our 2 double crochets, chain 1, skip over that 3 double crochet into the chain 1 space. Alright, so pretty simple. I'm going to finish up off camera. We're just doing 2 double crochets into every chain 1 space, chain 1, 2 double crochets into the next. And this is row 8. Alright, so I just finished row 8. I'm now going to chain 1, slip stitch to that chain 3 space. At this point, you should have 36 clusters around, if you want to count that. Now for rows 9, 10, and 11, we're going to do that same 2 double crochet cluster row. So I'll show you, and then I'll let you finish rows 9 through 11. But we will slip stitch into that chain, or into that double crochet, slip stitch into the chain 1 space, chain 3, place 1 more double crochet into that same space, chain 1, 2 double crochets into the next space, chain 1, 2 double crochets into the next, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Okay, so it's literally the same thing that we just did. So rows 8, 9, 10, and 11 are all the same thing. They are a 2 double crochet cluster row. And they're all done the same way. So once you get to the beginning, you make your slip stitches until you get to the chain 1 space, and then you start your row. Just how we did here. Okay, and then this is going to take me a minute, so I'm actually going to do it off camera. You guys go ahead. Again, rows 8, which is the previous row we just did, we're now on row 9, 10, and 11 are all going to be 2 double crochets into each space. Okay, so they're all the same thing. All right, I will meet you guys back once I'm at the end of my row 11. Okay, I'm at the end of row 11. Chain 1, slip stitch to the chain 3 space. You'll notice after row 11, your hat is no longer just a flat circle. It is kind of shaping like a bowl. So now we will go on to row 12, which is going to start kind of decreasing so that it can fit on our head. So after that slip stitch, we slip stitch into the next double crochet and then slip stitch into the first chain 1 space. Okay, and then for row 12, we are going to chain 3 into that same space with 2 double crochets. Chain 1 into the next space with 1 double crochet, and then we are going to do a decrease. So we did that 1 double crochet. Now we're going to do a double crochet together, which is a double crochet decrease. So we'll yarn over, insert our hook into that same space, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So we'll yarn over again into the next chain 1 space. We'll insert our hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 3. Okay, and then into that same space with 1 more double crochet. Okay, so we have our 3 double crochets in 1 space. Into the next, we placed 1 double crochet, and then we did a double crochet together between the next 2 spaces, and then 1 more double crochet into that space that we did our decrease into. Okay, so chain 1, we're going to alternate this. So the next chain 1 space, we will do 3 double crochets. Chain 1 into the next space with 1 double crochet. Now we're going to do a decrease again, so we'll yarn over, insert our hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert our hook into the next space, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, and then 1 more double crochet into that space, chain 1. Okay, into the next with 3 double crochets. Chain 1 into the next stitch with 1 double crochet. Then we're going to do our decrease. So again, yarn over, insert our hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the next stitch, insert our hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, and then 1 more double crochet into that same space, chain 1. And then again, 3 double crochets into the next. And we're just alternating. So we're doing our 3 double crochet cluster into 1 space, chain 1, and then the next one is going to be, we'll be doing a double crochet together. So connecting, decreasing with our next 2. Okay, so again, double crochet, yarn over for a decrease, insert our hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the next space, insert our hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, and then 1 more double crochet into that space. Chain 1, 3 double crochets. I'm going to show you a couple more times how to do that decrease, and then I'll let you guys finish off this row. Okay, so yarn over, 1 double crochet, yarn over, insert our hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the next stitch, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, and then 1 more double crochet. Okay, and then 3 double crochets into the next. And I'm going to show you guys one more time, and then I'll let you finish off this row. Okay, so one more time for the decrease. we yarn over, we place 1 double crochet, and then we yarn over, insert our hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, we have 2 loops on our hook, yarn over into the next space, insert our hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, we have 3 loops now, yarn over and pull through all 3, and then 1 more double crochet into that space, and then chain 1, do your 3 double crochets, and just continue alternating that all the way around. Okay, you should be ending row 12 on a decrease, then chain 1, slip stitch to the chain 3, go ahead and slip stitch until you get to the first chain 1 space, and then now we're going on to row 13. Row 13 is going to be a 2 double crochet cluster row, so we're just going to do 2 double crochets in each stitch again. So we'll chain 3, place 1 more double crochet in there, that counts as 2 double crochets, chain 1 into the next space with 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. I'm just going to repeat this all the way around. Okay, so chain 1, 2 double crochets into each space. And this is another decrease row. And it's decreasing because this gap here from our previous decrease is pretty wide. We're not going in the middle of that. So creating our second decrease row before the border. Okay, so go ahead and finish row 13. Again, row 13 is 2 double crochets into each space, chain 1, 2 double crochets into the next space, chain 1, and repeat all the way around. Alright, so just like every row, at the end we chain 1, slip stitch to the chain 3 space. And then at this point, go ahead and pull up your loop so it's pretty long. We're now going to switch from our 5mm crochet hook to our 4.5. Okay, so there we go. Switch to my 4.5 crochet hook, and then now we're going to start the brim of the hat, or not the brim, the the brim, I guess you call it. So go ahead, chain 1, the border, that's the word I was looking for. We're going to start on the border. So this time we'll chain 1, and then we're going to place a double crochet, a single crochet into that same space, a single crochet into the next double crochet space, single crochet into the chain 1. So we're going to go around placing a single crochet into every single double crochet space and every chain 1 space. Okay, so single crochet into both those double crochets, single crochet into that chain 1 space, and just repeat this all the way around. So again, very easy row, just place 1 single crochet into every double crochet and to every chain 1 space until we get back to the beginning. Okay, and then once we get back to the beginning, we will slip stitch into that first single crochet. So that was basically row 14, and that was the first row of our border. So for the next 2 rows, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to chain 1, place a single crochet into the same space, and then place a single crochet in every stitch all the way around. Okay, so we're just going around placing 1 single crochet in every stitch, and this is row 15, and then we will go ahead and do the same thing for the next row, which will be row 16. We will chain one and then go around again, placing one single crochet in every space. Alright, so I just finished my row 16, which is my last row of the border, making 3 rows of single crochets total. I placed my last single crochet. I'm going to slip stitch to that first single crochet. I'm going to chain one, and then I'm going to cut my yarn, leaving a tail to weave in. And then this is what we should have. And the last thing we need to do is take our needle and weave in our end. So make sure you weave in your beginning tail, and then weave in that last end at the end. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm also going to try mine on, and when I come back, I'll show you guys what it looks like on and finished. But other than that, we are, this is the last step, is weaving in our ends, and then we are finished. Sway.